Welcome to the Adventures in Alchemy podcast, where we share tips, techniques, and true stories to support you in using the law of attraction and alchemy to create magic and live the life of your dreams. Here's your host, the founder of DailyAlchemy.com, Michelle Martin Dobbins.
Hi, this is Michelle Martin Dobbins from DailyAlchemy.com, and you're listening to the Adventures in Alchemy podcast. And today I want to talk to you about a question that I get quite often from readers and listeners, and that is one variation or another of, am I doing this right? When they want to start practicing spiritual growth practices, law of attraction techniques, anything in that gamut, if they're doing affirmations, vision boards, scripting, all of these things that we talk about on this podcast, or I talk about over at DailyAlchemy.com, and they give it a try and they start to do it and they put their own spin on it, but they send me a message and they're like, well, I want to do it this way, but is that okay? Is that right? And guess what? I always have the same answer. It's, does it feel right to you? And, barring not having confidence in what you're doing, if it feels right and it feels good and that's the way you're inspired to do it, then that is what I would do. Now, sometimes I will give people some tips as far as like affirmations. You do want to do them in the present tense most often, because if you're going to say, I'm going to have money someday, well, then keep affirming that you're going to have money someday, but that day is not coming, It's like free beer tomorrow, and it's never, and every day it's tomorrow again. And the free beer never comes. I don't know. I saw that sign at a bar when we were in Asheville. I found it funny. But yeah, so you get to make your own rules and do things your own way. Because for law of attraction work and alchemy work, the most important thing is the feeling. Because if you say an affirmation over and over and over and over, but you have no connection to it and it doesn't change the way you feel, then it's not likely to have good results. If you make a vision board and there are all these pretty pictures, but you look at it and your stomach goes, I can never have that, then you're not likely to get good results. If you make a vision board and you look at the pictures and you're like, yeah, I love the feeling of that. That's for me, that's my future, that's where I'm going, then you're likely to end up having most of the things on that vision board. So the tools and the techniques we use are to get to a certain feeling space. So if you're doing something and you're wondering if you're doing it right, ask yourself, how does it make me feel? Does it make me feel connected with the vibration of what I want? And if you dig deep, most everything that we want actually leads to a feeling. Most people, they want a relationship to feel happiness or to feel love. They want money to feel secure or to feel free to do what they want to, irregardless of how much it costs. So usually, when we want something, there's something beyond what we want that we're going for. And when we can achieve that feeling of what we want now, then we're well on our way. And it doesn't matter how you do it. The rules, I'm not a big fan of rules, honestly, in a lot of things, because I think the rules put us in a box and hinder us. So look at what other people are doing as a guidepost, but you don't have to do it the same way. Your energy is unique, you are unique, and you can set up your own spiritual practice any way you want. You don't have to follow a prescribed type of meditation, a prescribed way to do affirmations. You have your own unique plan, and follow your inspiration, and don't worry about, are you doing it right? Because when you start worrying about if you're doing it right, then you're kind of disconnecting from the feeling that you're trying to engage. And you're engaging a worry. And that's probably not going to take you where you want to go. But if you've had that thought, no worries about any worries, because worrying about worrying it leads you in a circle that you do not want to get on. So if you have any practices that you've tried, tapping, scripting, EFT and tapping, I guess, are the same basic thing. Anything that you've done, meditation, let go of any worry that you are doing it right and do it in the way that lights you up, that makes you feel aligned with your desires, and you can't go wrong. And I'm just going to share a little bit about a way that you can get some support if you'd like it. I have a group called the Magical Life Manifesting Club. It is in full swing now as of October 2015. Every month we explore a different topic. We've done body love alchemy. We've done abundance alchemy. We've done scripting and prayer ring journaling. We're working with money alchemy now. And we're going to be working with healing alchemy and Reiki next month. And when you join, you get all of the access to all of the classes. Every month there's videos and PDFs and assignments and a Facebook group where you can get help and support from other like-minded folks. And so now when you join, there's 6 months worth of all kinds of goodies for you to dive into, plus what we're working with live. And we also do 2 live Q&As each month. So lots of ways to reach out and get support and assurance that you are doing it right. All right, guys, have a magical, magical day. Go out and create something wonderful. Namaste.
Thanks for listening to the Adventures in Alchemy podcast. Connect with me on thedailyalchemy.com or Facebook at facebook.com/Michelle Dobbins, author. Join us next time for even more magical life tips.